What's going on, guys? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to George Carlin, Dumb Americans, from his documentary / comedy titled Life is Worth Losing. Unfortunately, George Carlin is no longer with us, but this is going to be my first ever reaction to some of his work. I believe this video is going to be some type of stand-up, at least that's what it looked like in the thumbnail. So, very excited to get into some comedy, and let's get right to it.
But say what you want about America, land of the free, home of the brave. We got some dumbass motherfuckers floating around this country. Dumbass motherfuckers, you know? Yeah. Now, obviously, that doesn't include this audience. I understand that. You seem intelligent and perceptive, but the rest of them, holy jumping fucking shitballs. Dumber than a second coat of paint. And this ain't just ranting and raving. This ain't just blowing off steam. I got a little evidence to support my claim. It just seems to me that only a really low IQ population could have taken this beautiful continent, this magnificent American landscape that we inherited. Well, actually, we stole it from the Mexicans and the Indians, but hey, it was nice when we stole it. It looked pretty good. It was pristine. Paradise. Have you seen it lately? Have you taken a good look at it lately? It's fucking embarrassing. Only a nation of unenlightened half-wits could have taken this beautiful place and turned it into what it is today, a shopping mall. A big fucking shopping mall. You know that? That's all you got. That's all you've got here, folks. Mile after mile of mall after mall. Many, many malls. Major malls and mini malls. They put the mini malls in between the major malls. And in between the mini malls, they put the mini marts. And in between the mini marts, you got the car lots, gas stations, muffler shops, laundromats, cheap hotels, fast food joints, strip clubs, and dirty bookstores. America the Beautiful. One big transcontinental commercial cesspool. And how do the people feel about all this? How do the people feel about living in a coast-to-coast shopping mall? Well, they think it's just fucking dandy. They think it is cool as can be because Americans love the mall. They love the mall. That's where they get to satisfy their two most prominent addictions at the same time: shopping and
attention.
eating.
Oh.
Millions of semi-conscious Americans day after day shuffling through the malls, shopping and eating, especially eating. Americans love to eat. They are fatally attracted to the slow death of fast food. Hot dogs, corn dogs, triple bacon cheeseburgers, deep fried butter dipped in pork fat and cheese whiz, mayonnaise soaked barbecued mozzarella patty melts. Americans will eat anything, anything, anything. If you were selling sauteed raccoons' assholes on a stick, Americans would buy them and eat them, especially if you dipped them in butter and put a little salsa on them. This country is big time, pig time. Forget the bald eagle. You know what the national emblem of this country ought to be? A big bowl of macaroni and cheese. A big bowl, because everything in this country is king size. King size, extra large, and super jumbo, especially the fucking people. Have you seen some of the people?
Bro, first of all, I really like his transitions, how he's transitioning from one thing to another. Like, but he's speaking straight facts. Like, I'm laughing through the pain. It's so true. I think I've reacted to a video and it showed two different intersections in the United States right next to each other. They were in completely different states and they looked almost identical because, like he's saying, it's just a bunch of, every corner has like a gas station or a shopping mall or strip mall or Walmart or just, you know, there's just always stores littering the side of the road, and that's how every road looks, and it's just all so uniform, but not in a good way. That, like, no one really likes that.
People in this country, have you taken a good look at some of these big fat motherfuckers walking around? Big fat motherfuckers. Oh my God, huge piles of redundant protoplasm lumbering through the malls like a fleet of interstate buses. The people in this country are immense, massive bellies, monstrous thighs, and big fat fucking asses. And if you stand there for a minute and you look at one of them, you begin to wonder, how does this woman take a shit? How does she shit? And even more frightening, how does she wipe her ass? Can she even locate her asshole? She must require assistance. Are paramedics trained in this field? And standing right next to her, of course, with a plate full of nachos and a mouthful of pie, is her clueless fucking husband, Joe Sixpack. With his monstrous swollen beer belly hanging dangerously out over his belt buckle, this guy ain't seen his dick since the Nixon administration. And if you stand there and you look at the two of them, you begin to wonder to yourself, do these people fuck? Bruh. Is this man actually capable of fucking this woman? It doesn't seem structurally possible that these two people could achieve penetration. Maybe they're in that Cirque du Soleil or something. Telling you, the people in this country are every one of them is 50 pounds overweight. They are gargantuan. And in the summertime, God help us, in the summertime, they all want to wear short pants. Jesus, Lord, protector of all that is good and holy, deliver me from fat people in short pants. They all got short pants, big bellies, fat thighs, and dumb kids. Short pants, big bellies, fat thighs, and dumb kids. Every one of them's got two dumb-ass kids with them. And the whole family is wearing T-shirts, and every one of them's got the same T-shirt. I'm with stupid.
Bro.
Apparently in this country...
Bro, I'm sorry. Like, why is he going in so much? I was like, okay, yeah, this is like this. But now he's just popping off on the United States. It is true, though. Our obesity rates are, like, maddening. But when you see what they're serving on every corner, wow, what a surprise. We have, like, come on, bro. Some of these fast food restaurants are a public health hazard. Fryers frying every single thing known to man.
The stupids are an extended family. And besides wearing them T-shirts, everyone in the family's got on a backpack. They got a backpack strapped to their back so they can carry around lots of stupid shit. And the reason they got to carry their stupid shit strapped to their backs is because their hands must remain free at all times to hold food. And to get that food up to the mouth where it gets shoveled in with all the rest of the disgusting shit they ate that day. And another reason for the backpacks is these people are going to buy even more stupid shit. They ain't got enough stupid shit at home. They just had a stupid shit sale. They ain't gonna buy more. They're gonna go out in the parking lot and stuff this stuff into the big, fat, ugly, oversized SUV that's got plenty of room in it. Plenty of room in it for stupid shit and lots of room left over for these big, fat, ugly motherfuckers to get them home. Stopping, of course, for jelly roll and fried dough. These people are efficient, professional, compulsive consumers. It's their civic duty, consumption. It's the new national pastime. Fuck baseball, it's consumption. The only true, lasting American value that's left, buying things. Buying things. People spending money they don't have on things they don't need. Money they don't have on things they don't need. So they can max out their credit cards and spend the rest of their lives paying 18% interest on something that costs $12.50. And they didn't like it when they got it home anyway. Not too bright, folks. Not too fucking bright.
Bro, and, like, this could not be even, like, this is so true, especially nowadays, because these buy now, pay later kind of schemes and credit has been leveraged so much to where it is almost everywhere, bro. I was literally looking at an appliance website, looking at, like a refrigerator, stuff like this. There was an option to buy a microwave in 3 payments. 3 interest-free payments. Of course, it's interest-free, but they rely on people who aren't even going to make the payments to begin with, so they come after them. Like, it's actually insane. You can probably finance, like, a cheeseburger. You can finance literally anything, and people do. Spending money that they don't have, spending money that doesn't exist. Probably the most true, like, this is a really big problem nowadays. Credit card debt in the United States, especially with how economically and consumer based we are. Like, we're not economical. I didn't mean it that way. I just meant money based. Like, we're just always looking to spend and buy the next flashy thing. So of course these schemes will do very well in this country.
Too bright, folks. Not too fucking bright. But if you talk to one of them about this, if you isolate one of them, you sit them down rationally, and you talk to them about the low IQs and the dumb behavior and the bad decisions, right away they start talking about education. That's the big answer to everything. Education. They said we need more money for education. We need more books, more teachers, more classrooms, more schools. We need more testing for the kids. You say to them, well, you know, we've tried all of that, and the kids still can't pass the test. They say, oh, don't you worry about that. We're going to lower the passing grades. And that's what they do in a lot of these schools now. They lower the passing grades so more kids can pass. More kids pass, the school looks good, everybody's happy, the IQ of the country slips another 2 or 3 points, and pretty soon all you'll need to get into college is a fucking pencil. Got a pencil? Get the fuck in there. It's physics.
And money.
Then everyone wonders why 17 other countries graduate more scientists than we do. Education. Politicians know that word. They use it on you. Politicians have traditionally hidden behind 3 things: the flag, the Bible, and children. No child left behind. No child left behind. Oh, really? Well, it wasn't long ago you were talking about giving kids a head start. Head start, left behind. Someone's losing fucking ground here. But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own.
Dude, and it's like, I know this is a while ago, but the stuff he's saying is just like truer than true. It's like he's predicting the future. Not that the country has shifted so significantly that this is like, oh my God, unprecedented. Like, how did he see all this? But like, especially now when we see like everyone's coming to this conclusion now because we see our 2 presidential candidates. It's very obvious that we don't have a choice. So, and it's very, very obvious. I don't know if there were doubters before. I mean, I always knew that the large corporations run this country with their lobbying and everything that's very visible. So I don't think there's any more doubters. Like, especially after this election cycle, there's no way that anyone's going to be doubting that. This guy is speaking the truth. Oh my God. I came here for some laughs. I thought it was going to be comedy. This is more than comedy at this point. Like, this is just facts. I don't even think he's trying to be funny anymore. He doesn't need to. This is amazing. Wow, George Carlin, bro. This is blowing my mind.
Owners. They own.
And so well spoken and just boom, 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 boom. There's not a missed sentence, not a missed word.
You. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Man, you know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Bruh.
About you, they don't...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. That was insane, guys. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. I feel like the end of this video, like this section right here, he just really started going in, talking about the corporations and just like this. I just keep hearing the same stuff over and over. Like all the stuff he's saying, it's nothing new. He's not adding anything new to, like, this is nothing new. But the way he's presenting it is what makes it what it is. Like, to present all that information in a funny way, part of it was funny. The second half was just downright depressing. I mean, the audience felt a bit, like, uplifted, it felt like. Or, like, they were like, yes, he's preaching. He's saying all this. But, like, he's saying all this. But the depressing part is, like, again, a lot of Americans know this stuff and nothing changes. So, whew, it's definitely a lot to watch a video like this and live in this country. Makes you think about all these things that, and we, like most Americans know it. Like we're getting screwed every day in certain ways, but this just, it makes you feel like we don't have any like say in anything. And that we're just kind of part of the system, which obviously you are no matter where you live, but really feels that way. Like, I think helpless is the biggest word I'm thinking of right now. So, yeah. Whew. This is an insane video. This should be shown in every classroom across the country, bro. This should be shown to, like, literally every person in this country. But will it? Obviously not. Like, it won't, but wish it was. So anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I definitely want to check out more of George Carlin. I agreed with everything he said in this video. There's got a lot of problems in this country, and we're kind of the laughing stock of the world, and because of how goofy we are. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.